Hey, this is Scott with the Man's Mental Load. I got two pictures up here. Guru Scott Galloway, who's the flavor of the month on Oprah, Today Show. And then Myron Gaines of the Fresh and Fit podcast. Hey Scott, hey what? Who do you prefer? Here's the thing. Let's talk about the man's mental load first of all. It's dismissed. We're supposed to man up. We're supposed to be able to do everything without complaining. We're supposed to protect, provide, go to work every day, have a great attitude, be a great father, and all these things. And this lady, Paige, this online creator, is saying we don't do enough. We got to help with their mental load. We got to think about the online school forms. We've got to think about the underwear, the socks, the shoes, the backpacks, and we need to help the ladies with their mental load because it's just overwhelming. It's too much. It's, the guys go off hunting, fishing, mountain biking, parasailing on the weekends while the woman is home with the children. And that's just not fair. It's not equitable. It's not the way it's supposed to be. And even though Paige keeps saying it's much better than it was in the 50s and 60s, these young men nowadays are stepping up to the plate. You got Scott Galloway here saying that guys that are 20, 30 years old living in their parents' basements because the guys are afraid to talk to women, they're addicted to porn, or they're doing other things. And so they don't want to engage, they don't want to ask a woman out, they don't go to places to ask women out. They're just home, alone, afraid. But you know what Myron says? Myron says this, and the Whatever podcast, Better Bachelor, Men Need to Be Heard, those podcasts talk about the real reason why these 20s and 30-year-old guys aren't asking the women out. Six-pack, 6 foot tall, 800 credit score, millionaires, and that's why. So when a girl goes out to a bar or a church or something and she's sizing that guy right away, checking out his hair, and checking out his shoes, checking out what kind of car he drives, and asking all these questions, she's going to swipe left. She doesn't want that. She's going to swipe right when it's 6 foot tall, millionaire, nice car, nice watch, and all those things. So it's not easy for guys nowadays. Now, I remember several years ago, there was a book that was out for girls talking about not settling, and I understand that. I mean, would I want my daughter to settle? Absolutely not. But the fact of the matter is that, the man's mental load is totally dismissed, what we have to deal with. Speaking as a veteran myself, a lot of veterans deal with PTSD, and men deal, with insecurities, or they deal with things that are bothering them. And they may be concerned that, some guy at the girl's work, could sweep her off her feet, being a better provider, because that's what it's about. Providing, they want to be provided for. And of course, as we get older, guys typically get better looking, a little bit of gray. And as women get older, we don't need to go there. So the fact of the matter is, you got two guys, you got Scott Galloway and you got Myron Gaines. I recommend you check out Fresh and Fit, Better Bachelor, Men Need to Be Heard. And sure, listen to Scott Galloway. I met a couple guys this weekend. My son and I went out and talked to a couple other guys, and they just were like, Scott Galloway is the man. Well, I don't think he is. And the thing is about the man's mental load, men need to, yes, we need to step up. But I will tell you this, guys, never tell your wife or girlfriend, way down, don't. Because they're going to use it against you. They'll remember it forever. It's going to be seen as weakness. If you want to talk to another guy, message me. I'll talk to you. And there's lots of guys who are willing to listen. And especially as a veteran, veterans tend to talk to veterans because we understand what we've been through, and we won't mock or belittle or dismiss the pain, hurt, whatever we're dealing with. And unfortunately, society says that we're supposed to just, toughen up, even though, of course, with divorce, the guy loses the house, loses the kids, loses money, loses his retirement. and she walks away with everything, and just another guy will, anyway. Scott with the man's mental load, Scott Galloway and Myron Gaines.